What are some of the ways can we use or deploy to actually steady the boat in these tough economic times?
We need to understand what smart living is. We need to be practical in managing our money. And we want to see how do we equip ourselves. Let's start looking at the first one. And the first one is something called the mindset.
Okay.
It is only you who can be able to work within your space.
Yeah.
Trust me, the politicians will not come into your personal space. It is me to chart the way forward for myself and my family. It starts in the mind. So that's the first thing. The second thing we are going to do, we must take control of our finances. We will not leave other people to do that for us. So we must be very clear, what are the incomes I have? Where is my money going? What am I spending my money on? If you're not sure where your money is going, we encourage you, capture your expenses on a daily basis for everything you spend. And there are many tools for that purpose. You can actually use your phone, and there are apps for that, like Expense Manager. There is software if you have the ability to use the software. If you don't have all these things, a notebook. At the end of the week, take your notes. Put all the things that are related together. If it is issues around transport, pick all the things through the week that are transport related. You paid bus fare, you picked a taxi, or you fueled your car, you paid for parking, you paid for car wash. All those things are related to transport. Once you are able to do that, you can do analysis and say to yourself, am I happy with what is happening to the money here? Or can I change? The number 3 thing we are going to do, we have to reduce expenses. And you know one way of reducing expenses? Do it yourself. Why are we not going to wash the car ourselves? If you have that hedge that you're always getting people to cut and you have a free Saturday, why don't you cut the hedge yourself? It's the time that you actually say, hey, when I take my meal, I'll have something and I'll take it to the office and I'll enjoy it from there. When you say do it yourself, how much of your food can you actually grow? It's something called vertical farming. You can grow part of your food. Number 4, we need to be very good at shopping. This is the time we do something called shopping sensibly, because this is the season we need to be interested in offers where they are. We need to be interested in discounts. We need to be interested in early bird offers. This is the time you need to be a good steward. Being a good steward means you will avoid losing what you have. If you have a nice car and you don't take it for service, I can assure you that by skipping service, you will do an engine overhaul. You can actually see the cost. We're saying, let's be a good steward. Take things in time. On your phone, what tariff are you on? Is it working for you, or do you need to change that tariff? Other things that will be very helpful this season is to think about buying things in bulk. When you're buying many small things every now and then, you end up spending more. And part of the other things then that means is we have to deal with a big animal where a lot of us suffer from. This big animal is called impulse buying. And we find we have bought things that we didn't plan for. Maybe we don't really even need them. That's a total drain on finances. We're going to stop buying things we don't need. We'll try a bit of planning. So impulse buying is one of the biggest enemies. And if we work around that, I think we'll be able to do smart living. Sometimes what you need to do is get time and equip yourself. And that's all we do at the Masterclass. We equip people. If you want to come in for a session, 0708-150-137. There's a book called What It Was. We have dedicated 2 chapters to this discussion that we're having today. Text or call 0708-150-137.